What's going on, everyone? It's Matt. I want to say sorry for not posting for a while. I've been really busy with some personal stuff, but I'm back to being consistent, so be sure to tune in every day for my videos. I have 4 picks for you in the NBA. I have Victor Wembanyama was going to be my first one, and if you've been watching Prizepicks, he was up here. I made my 4-leg parlay just like maybe 10-15 minutes ago, and then now when I go to record this video for everybody, it's gone. So Victor Wembanyama, I was looking at over 1.5 3-pointers, and they pushed it up to 2.5, which is really disappointing. I've seen Prizepicks in the past. Maybe tomorrow they might add it back, but just keep your eye on it. And then I was really excited for it, and let me tell you why the three-pointer option was really good. If you go to ESPN.com and we just see how much he's made, right? So over 1.5 is what I bet on. It still could go back, like I said, keep your eye on it. But look, his last 6-7 games, he's hit at least 2, but it's not what he's made, it's the opportunities that he's getting. 6, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4. And it just continues. That's almost the whole month of February. And you go down here, he's at least putting up at least 4 to 5 a game. And what's really impressive is what he's been doing on the road. So he's had these last 5 road games, and he's put 6, 4, 6, 4, 5. Down here towards the end of January, these last 4 right here, 6, 5, 5. They're trusting him to shoot the ball. What's interesting is that they are underdogs. They are going to be underdogs in every game pretty much. So this game could get out of hand if you wanted to stay away from it. But with a 241.5 over under, and this was 11.5 and it's moved down to 10.5, San Antonio might be a fun option here. Just to look at, but I really like this prop, and I'm sorry that it moved. That's really unfortunate. But what really isn't unfortunate is if you were part of my Buy Me a Coffee page, I've created a new one. They shut down my account for some reason. I don't know why, but I have the link in the description below if you wanted to see my extra bonus picks here. I do them every single day with MLS soccer coming up, and I've been really good at hockey. I'm thinking of making hockey videos too. Be sure to check that out if you're interested. Anyways, let's get to the second pick. The Wemby pick was my most popular one. My second favorite one, or it's just now my number one favorite, is going to be James Harden, over 21.5. We're going to do points and rebounds. If we look at his last 5, he's averaging 27.6, which is pretty good. Clippers are doing really well this year. They're a fun team to watch. What's going to be a fun game to watch is the Clippers are going to Oklahoma City, and they're playing on the road versus his former team, which is always fun when superstars play their old former teams. And if we look at StatMuse, he's played them twice since being a member of the Clippers here. Once was in January of this past year. He only put up 16 points, and what are we looking at in rebounds? So he almost hit that number here, but then right around Christmas time he hit it, and that was on the road at OKC, and this is going to be a road game. James Harden is averaging 17.5 points and 5 rebounds a game. If you add 17 plus 5, it equals 22. So I like it. If we go over to look at the over and under, just to kind of see like the opportunities that we're getting here with this game, 237.5, and the Clippers are underdogs. This is going to be one of the best games of the day here. It's on local cable. It's not going to be on TNT or anything nationally televised. So, but if you can watch that game, I might have to look into that. Clippers being an underdog, I'm really going to watch that back and forth. It's going to be one of the best games of the night. My third pick here, we're going to slide over to a game that is going to be not very close, in my opinion. We're going to be looking at Jason Tatum. This is a popular pick, so I'm kind of scared with these. We're looking at 14 rebounds and assists. He's been averaging 17.6 out of his last 5, so it's really good to see in green bars. They're playing on the road at Chicago, and what's interesting is they've played before. They played right around Thanksgiving, where he had 35 minutes and he went 21, 7, and 4. So he put up some decent numbers against them last time. And if we look at the last 10 here, we're looking for rebounds and assists over 14. Jason Tatum, he's been a workhorse. He's going to do it all. 14 plus 5, it's 19, 19, 12, 16, 10, 20. He's been doing really well as of late. He's going to be fresh off the All-Star game, so I think he's going to come back and hit it swinging. If we go to ESPN.com, there's something interesting here. I said I was writing off the Bulls. The Bulls have been a pesky team here. If we look at the last 5 games that the Bulls have played, what is this? 2 out of their last 5 games went to overtime, and a lot of their games have been like, look at this, 1 possession games or games that just got away at the last second, while Celtics have been beating up on a really bad team like Brooklyn and Washington and stuff like that. So you never know. That's why they play the games on paper. Boston's a 7.5 point favorite, but the matchup predictor, I don't know, it's where Vegas makes their money, right? I got one more pick for you guys. It's going to be Chris Dunn. We're looking at Chris Dunn here. I like the assists. We're going to go more on the assists. The Jazz are at home. They're 9.5 point favorites, I believe. If that hasn't changed. Yeah. 9.5 point favorites, minus 450. If we look at Chris Dunn's last 5 games, he's only averaging 3, but don't let me scare you here. Don't let these black or red bars scare you. Both teams are healthy. And if we go to ESPN.com, the last time that they played here, it was a really close game. 134-122. It was really high scoring. Charlotte made it interesting. I remember watching this game. But if we look at Chris Dunn, that's the most important player here is that we're targeting. Even with only 17 minutes, he was in the starting 5. He still managed to get 6 assists. And if we go back here to MyBookie, where I like to look at the numbers just to kind of see, we follow my cursor here, Chris Dunn, we slide over, minus 122. So minus 110 with the VIG is what you're going to get for what's considered even. So minus 122 is going to be on the more likely side of that happening, right? So I'm really liking my parlay here. Remember, keep in mind when looking at these popular plays, they could be kind of a trap. I'm doing one here with Jason Tatum, and keep your eye out for Victor Wembanyama. I want to say thanks for watching my video, everybody, and good luck.